So it is Christmas Eve, and I'm alone. And on Christmas, I will be alone as well. Pleasant, and I don't really want to spend my holidays feeling like an outsider in a family I chose to walk away from. So, is how much that breakup, that very first breakup of us, sucks. Like, almost worse than the divorce itself.
What's going on with y'all, man? Welcome back to Yo's 101 TV. Another video, HL Talk That Thought. Puts these TikToks together, these women divorcing their husbands and regretting it. So we back to another one, man. So, like I say, if you like the content, hit the subscribe button. Like the video for the algorithm. Want to see the comments, want to see what you got to say. Love having the dialogue with you. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping the videos. Simple as that. And with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into the video, see what this lady talking about, and let's go ahead and react to it.
So it is Christmas Eve, and I'm alone. And on Christmas, I will be alone as well. I don't have my kids this year for the holidays. I get them on Saturday. And we're going to take a fun RV trip next week. I was traveling with them over Thanksgiving, and then I traveled the week after Thanksgiving. And I didn't want my poor little doggy to think that I disowned him. So technically, I'm not alone. I'm with my dog. But here's how 3 years after divorce, I'm processing the holidays being alone. And maybe this makes you feel normal. Maybe this offers you some insight. Maybe it gives you hope for holiday seasons to come. Who knows? And hey, my name's Tara, and I'm on a mission to create a self-aware army because, man, when you are self-aware and you understand how to perspective shift, life gets a lot better, a lot easier, and you're in control of how your life unfolds a lot more. Am I sad that I'm alone on the holidays? Last week, I had a little bit of a moment of like, oh, what does it mean? Like, oh, Christmas, I shouldn't be alone. And should I go hang out with?
I'll just have to say this. Why are in all these videos, when these women become self-aware, they're always alone? You're self-aware and by yourself and lonely. I just don't understand. It's like that. It seems like it's like that with every single woman. As soon as they get self-aware, I'm super self-aware. Now you're lonely.
With my ex-husband and his family and his girlfriend with my kids on Christmas morning. I'm sure they let me come over, but that did not sound like it would be pleasant. And I don't really want to spend my holidays feeling like an outsider in a family I chose to walk away from. So when I look at the reality of...
And another thing, why would the husband want to allow his ex-wife with his new girlfriend and his family? I'm sorry, but once we're divorced, we're divorced. Like we're not going to be spending holidays or anything like that together. I'm sorry. We can be cordial for the kids, but if you divorce me and you decide to leave me, you're not going to be in my life anymore. I'm sorry. If whoever it is with the kids, we can handle that. But outside of that, no, I don't want you around me. I don't want you around my family, and I don't want you around my new significant other like that. Kids, that's it. So yeah, that would be very weird.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, everybody's with their families. It's not that I didn't have places to go. I could have flown across country to go spend it with my family, my parents, my brother and his family, and my grandmother, my 90-something-year-old grandmother. But I made a decision when I was getting divorced that on the years I didn't have my kids, I would make Christmas something fun and exciting for me. And usually that involves travel, right? And that involves going to do things that I wouldn't normally allow myself to do, or that would be cost prohibitive with bringing my kids along. And so
See, that's just selfishness. She want to go and do things. She wants to go and do things by herself without her kids so she can afford it, and don't take them on the trips with her.
Year that I haven't had my kids, I've actually gone skiing and I've done solo trips. And this year, because I've been gone a lot and because I'm traveling next week, I decided not to. And so there is no part of this today and tomorrow, as much as it's kind of a odd way to think, that wasn't intentionally chosen. I'm not a victim to my choices. I could very much be with other people's families. I could be with my best friend and her family if I wanted to. I could go back and visit my family, but I didn't want to sit around and pretend like I wasn't missing my kids when all of my family was there. My nieces and nephews were opening presents. I just didn't want to do that for my own mental health.
But she just said that everything that was done. Hold on. What? Can we see what she said again? Let's see what she said.
like I wasn't missing my kids when all of my family was there, my
Hold
niece
on.
too. I could go back and visit a victim to my choices. I could very much be with other people's
Okay,
mental
so
health.
she says she's not a victim to her choices, but you are. The reason your kids aren't there is because you left the family. That's what you just said. So you are a victim to your choices, and you don't want to be around your family because your nieces and nephews are going to be there opening presents and your kids are not there. So you are a victim of your choices. I mean, am I wrong? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Is she a victim of her choices or no?
So either Merry Christmas or fuck the holidays. It's just another Tuesday and Wednesday. Your call.
Yeah, it's just another Wednesday or Tuesday because you decided to leave your family and now you don't want to be around anyone. You want to be the Grinch because you don't have your kids with you and you're missing it and you are a victim of your choices. Facts.
What I did in my marriage was basically slow quit it. No, I didn't know what that was at the time, but my feelings for him and the breakup kind of was happening over a period of years where it was just a very slow death to the relationship. And when you get out of a marriage or you separate from that person, and I jumped into another relationship within 6 months of us separating, thinking I was ready, even though technically I was still married. So don't recommend that, but you got to figure it out for yourself, you know? And that relationship.
I'm going to pause it there. That's the reason she left the relationship. Somebody caught her eye. She left her husband, wasn't even divorced yet, and was already dating another dude and letting another dude smash. After being married to this dude for years, having children with this dude, she dipped, left the relationship, wasn't even divorced, already getting smashed by somebody else, somebody new. That's what she got divorced for.
Moved very quickly because I went right back into wife mode. He was also recently divorced. So we were kind of each other's, I would say, rebounds. And so I kind of just went right back into wifey mode and just kind of played that role and tried to recreate those feelings. But I don't know that I got super emotionally deep with this person because I don't think that we were compatible like that. It wasn't until about a year and a half after that when there was somebody that I really felt had potential for me to fall in love with. And I dove right into that, right? And it was a love bombing, anxious avoidant kind of a thing, but I wasn't aware of what that was at the time. And it only lasted about 6 weeks and it fizzled out just as quickly as it started. But it lingered, like that breakup and its impact on me really lingered. And here's why: because that was the first time I had to really face that there were patterns that I thought were only exclusive to my ex husband and me and our dynamic that I started to recognize, oh, this is happening again with somebody else, or these same things are coming up, or these same feelings, or the same anxiety was coming up. I don't think I can keep blaming it on everybody else because I'm the common denominator.
Exactly. It's all you. These women, they think. I'm sorry, but us men, for the most part, fellas, like, let's be real. For the most part, our biology makeup is the same. Like, we're really not that difficult. Of course, there's outliers where there's some difficult dudes and they do weird stuff. We understand that. We understand there's weird men out there who do weird shit. Point blank period. But just regular normal dudes, we're basically the same, man. We just want a cool woman that we can look at, that we can have sex with, who gives us peace, who's nice and friendly to us, and doesn't cheat on us. I mean, we really don't ask for much at all. But women, y'all ask for everything. We're supposed to be everything. We're supposed to be the protector, emotional person, the best friend, the husband, the I mean everything. And if we don't do something right or we're doing something too right, then we turn you off and y'all ready to go try to find another dude. And what happens is when y'all go find the other dude, you realize, damn, this is the same shit. After the butterflies wear off, you're like, damn, I'm in the same shit that I was when I was just married. Might as well stayed married.
Ouch. For me, if somebody is not self-aware and not either in therapy or doing the healing work or doing their own personal journey, they're going to fucking hate me after a couple months because I love those chats. I love the deep talks. I love understanding human behavior. It is my world, right? I'm very effective at it. And if they aren't on that journey themselves, they're not going to value that in me. And that.
Yeah, she needs you. Well, then that means you need somebody who's broken, because there's a lot of men out here. We don't need therapy. I'm sorry. We know how to process our emotions and process things we go through and move on with our life. Like, to me, I've been through a lot in my life, but I really, really don't think I need therapy because I process everything and I talk. I talk to people. I don't hide my stuff and I don't keep it inside. I talk to my friends, my family members, my mother. I talk to everybody and I get my stuff out and I process my things. I deal with them. I understand what happened and I process it. Not everybody needs therapy. I'm sorry. So you need somebody with therapy. You need somebody who has issues. Basically, is what you're saying. And yeah, she's gonna run a lot of dudes off because soon as she come with me with this BS, I'm like, oh my God. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to get to know you, have some fun. I don't want to talk about your trauma. And that's why we don't want no old woman. I don't want to talk about your trauma. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about the trauma that you went through with your ex-husband. I don't want to talk about that.
That is one of the qualities I value most in myself. So we're already going to be misaligned, you know, in the experience. When you start to get attracted to a person, all of a sudden logic goes out the table because you're just trying to get the validation attention from somebody attractive. No, there's so much more to successful relationships than attraction, because it's a wild world out there. I tell y'all, it's a wild world.
Yeah, it's a wild world because she's out here now getting smashed and just by dude that she thinks looks good. Like, yeah, they're gonna hook up with you, but they don't want nothing outside of that. Like, yeah, we'll hook up and have a good time. We can have some drinks. You can come out with me and everything. But after that, what are you doing now? Okay, I'm see you later. Maybe see you next week, maybe not. Maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month. Who knows? I don't know. Don't really care. That's how men operate. Unless we really, 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 really like you. And if we really like you, you're gonna know it. So, hey, it is what it is, man.
Past breakup or divorce is still haunting you, like a lot. So what do you do about it? I'm going to oversimplify it, and then I'll help kind of get you some clarity on what to do if you're still caught up on past hurts.
Here we go. Now, did she go to school to be a therapist now? Like, they always go through these breakups, watch some TikTok videos. Now all of a sudden they're therapists that can help women get through and all this crap and help other women head to divorce.
You choose to heal it. I wouldn't be the person that I am sharing with you all had I not gotten divorced. Why? Because a lot of the content I share and a lot of the lessons I've learned and who I've become as a self-aware, amazing woman is because I went through the divorce and I went through a very toxic marriage. Had to learn those things, had to go through that pain in order to evolve and to grow and to learn. So my challenge to you, if you are hurting and struggling from a past relationship or breakup, is what is that trying to teach you so that you can evolve and grow and become the best version of yourself because of the pain, not in spite of the pain.
It ain't trying to teach you nothing. You probably ruined your relationship. You broke up with your boyfriend or you divorced your husband. You hurt yourself. So what? What's the issue now? What is it trying to teach you? They are trying to find some magical meaning behind it. You know what? When my relationships ended and the woman left me, there was no meaning behind nothing. You left me. Guess what? Life moves on. I have to move on with my life. Got to keep going and keep advancing in my life. That's about it. I don't be thinking, what was the meaning behind her leaving me? It has to be a deeper meaning. No, it's not. I didn't want to be with you no more. You didn't want to be with him anymore. What deeper meaning do you need to figure out that you didn't want to be with him? You know why you didn't want to be with him. There's a reason for it. You probably weren't attracted to him. You want to get more attractive guys and you left them. And now you're out here getting smashed and dashed on.
Pain or not with the pain, because healing can make the pain go away because you recognize that pain served a purpose.
All right, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Come on, I love to hear what y'all think about these videos. Let's have some good dialogue. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I'd really appreciate it. I'd also appreciate it if you hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. Hit the notification bell if you do subscribe. And just like that, we out.